All righty. Hey, True Believers England team here. And with me, we have the Lester sister.
Well, I'm here right now.
Okay, we've got Amy Lester already. And also RDV, the real Dr. VENKMAN, except no substitutes.
Well, hello there, Amy. It just feels weird just saying this Amy and not Melissa, too.
And we have Eric back issue Breen.
I guess when Amy shows up, we'll, or when Melissa shows up, we'll hear their bell.
That's true.
I guess Eric's not here to say hello. And then, of course, we've got MKF30.
Eric has been doing with
saying hi to everybody. What's up with you guys? Come on.
Yes, Eric.
Yeah, what's up? Hey.
I get the complaint that I don't introduce people, and I actually introduce you by name, not just it's Englantine and my friends. Come on, you guys say hello to everybody. What's going on, guys?
Can you hear?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say Breen thinks you might have saw a mouse. He was saying that at the last reading, so he might be a little distracted though. Hopefully it's not the case. Mickey Mouse.
Breen, that's one big ass mouse.
I know.
That's
Mickey Mouse. Bite your head off, man.
Much bigger than the one that I was used to running the streets of Orlando.
Somebody saw a roach up on 13. Must be some.
Yeah, I know, right? That's some cockroach. All righty, kids. We are doing the Jonny Quest, man. It's a cartoon we used to watch as a kid. Loved it. So we're doing the 1980s independent comic book miniseries. We're doing the first 12 or series. We're doing the first 12 issues. Talk about something that can never happen. I mean, this thing had some chance to go. This had a few issues to run, but we're going to be doing those. And within this, of course, we've got a couple of famous Dave Stevens covers that has been kicking all sorts of ass in the aftermarket and such. But here we go. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this party started, as they say. Amy, you are in the starter gate.
Yeah.
You have a cat. Can you invite in? Well, he's in the basement. It's really Gail's kind of thing, but yeah. Oh, I should have put one as well. There we go. Okay. Oh, I just hit the 0 there. Okay, erase 1. I am going home, kids. I'm already messing up. There you go. Amy, you've got us. You got the lead off here, and this is issue number 1.
Oh, this is interesting. Let's see. $2. Okay. Oh, $1.50. Okay. So was this like when would have this been out? Like
80s.
80s? Okay.
In the early 90s, maybe like probably 89, I'm guessing.
Huh. This is kind of an interesting multimedia like approach to that. The way it's using the colors, and then the really solid line art. It's kind of a curious thing to do, but it's still a pretty exciting image. You know what? I'm looking forward to getting to know more about how this book's art is to try and figure out what its normal groove is, but this is interesting. So I'm just going to go ahead and start out with a 10 because I don't know what to expect yet, but this is kind of neat.
All righty. We've got a 10 from Amy. Let's move on to RDV. What do you say, sir?
When I first saw this, I'm like, where's the bottom of the cover? And then I realized it blended right in with the stars.
Blends right in with the space. Final Frontier, yes.
I like the logo. I like the bright colors, you know, the features, the cartoonish kind of, you know, the gun and everything. I'll go 10.
All right.
You don't have to change it and advertise Marvel.
Yeah, I know. I'm just finding the best one. This one, I think this one is Disney on Fire. I don't think it's appropriate for these days.
I would not say.
Yeah.
Got any water? Water's good. Very good. That one's a good one.
Yeah, Blue Lagoon. Alrighty, and you said 8?
I said 10.
You said 10. What about Eric? What does he say? That's the important thing. What's Eric say?
Why would anyone care what I say?
You know what? You're right. MK, what do you
no. Even though nobody does or nobody should, this is a 10 because it's very good.
There you go.
All righty. And MK, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you talk? What do you talk? You can bigger talk. You can bigger. You can talk, bigger. Anyway, what do you say there, MK?
I'm waiting for you to drop.
Is that supposed to be a boy or a girl on top?
That's a boy.
That is a boy. He's about 10 years old.
Mhm.
Okay, I was just trying to get curious.
That's not Halo.
Oh no, poor Halo.
I was thinking Halo. Yeah, I'll go with that too. Cool action shot. You know, white. I like his hair, the white hair. That's pretty cool.
You know what that is? That's actually Zach with Eric Breen on the bottom.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, say
Steve, what do you rate it? What do you say?
2, 3, 4. Okay, so what do I say? Well, okay, there's good ground effects. What I like is the bullet effects. The fact that it's hitting and the dirt's going straight up. Very much how it does. Yeah, I'm digging on this. There's shells flying, but none on the ground. That's a little weird. My goodness, I love the colors though. The colors really kick on this one. I'm gonna go 9. I'm gonna go
little Johnny's getting burnt to death from those brass shells hitting him.
Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Let's go to the chat where Jay and Eric and Boyd are giving this cover 2 8s. Well, 1 8 each. Adam Hughes before Adam Hughes, says Jay Lucian. 9 from Stuggs, 8 from Undead Quinn, and 1 Slick and Desert Rose. Alrighty. And Michael Taylor says 9, cool cover and nice details. And Dark Admiral says 7. So we've got 7, 3 8s, 2 9s. A 7, 1, 2, 3 8s, 2 9s. And then Darth Kato, hello, saying very nicely drawn. Makes you wonder who they are fighting. Give it an 8. And then Maranya says, Jonny Quest 1, this has the feel of an animated show with a later comic book coloring. Great cover with a bit of mystery that sells the book. Scored a Quest 10. And then Ethereal gives it an 8, making it 2 8s and a 10. Alrighty, let's see. This isn't the TC audience. Okay. Steve McQueen is shooting a laser. Give it a 10. Man, Steve McQueen, his name was Race Bannon, right? If I remember correctly. His name was something Bannon. Race Bannon, I think it was. But Steve McQueen is Race Bannon. Hell's to the that would be cool. That would be cool as fuck.
I've only watched Venture Brothers, but they make fun of this.
All righty. And let's see. Johnny is around 12. Okay, I was a little wrong. There's one shell about to hit the ground. Kind of, yeah, I saw that one. There's a dropping shell. Yep. Jonny Quest number 1, The Mummy, Robot Spy, Invisible Monster. The cartoon was great. It's a very good cover. Given an 8, says Henry. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm going to stop this right now. But if you are watching and you're wondering, hey, can I bid? I mean, or can I vote? I don't know if I can because I'm new here. Yes, you can. Anybody can. If you have a late vote, put it on in there. 1 is god awful. 2 is horrible. 3 is very bad. 4 is bad. 5 is, it doesn't mean anything to you. 6 is average. 7 is good. 8 is very good. 9 is awesome. 10 is super awesome. And let's see where this one lands for now. We have 1 7 taking out one of those 6 10s. And then we have 8 8s. And we've got 5 10s left. And 3 9s. So it does end up in the 8 column, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. 1 more 9. And it would have stayed there. All right. I do get these covers from Comic Vine / GameSpot. So by all means, if you want to take a look at them a little closer and as we move on, so you have a little pre-show on that. There you go. Do that. And I'm getting...
One more time. We're going to celebrate.
We'll be back right after these messages from Sean Connery.
We'll be right after these messages.
Now, is Comico, is that related to Marvel or any of the larger publishers?
I think they're a standalone, Breen, right?
Yeah.
I thought this was only like a 4-issue or 6-issue Comico. I didn't realize it was went toward 12. Makes me wonder.
I just realized this cover has a tennis net on top there.
Oh yeah, that was comical. That was their logo design thing within the net thing.
Oh, that was part of the design. Oh,
yeah,
okay. That's interesting.
It was the late 80s, early 90s, I imagine. I don't think it was the 70s, right? It was 80s, right? Yeah, it says 86.
Oh, okay.
86. Remember they had the war games and all these weird computer stuff going on. So they were like, let's put a net up there and next to our comic book. Because Comico, the way it's written, the font is kind of like Namco and all this other like Nintendo stuff.
Namco.
Yep.
That.
We got a bidding war. Who's bidding? Any last minute bids? I don't think he said that.
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, I said bidding war.
To the man with 33 cents, sold.
Yes. Wait, what are we bidding off?
I don't know.
You?
Me? 33 cents. Oh, you overpaid. Oh. All right, so I did put the poll up. By all means, let us know what you think, and we shall move on.
What's up, comics? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier today. Not on the channel, but the whole Schuster's state with DC Comics and stuff for the DC right or Superman rights. Look for a video eventually coming on this channel talking about it.
Yeah, apparently they did that twice before. You know,
yeah, every time there's a new
Superman
Superman movie come out, the
Yeah.
Schuster State says something,
Yeah.
you know. But I'll just say this, and I'll leave it. Whatever. I'll just say this: when it comes to WB, they're known for not paying royalties out to people.
Yeah. Actually, I heard that DC was actually pretty good for the movies, though. It was Neil Adams who said that. And you know, Neil Adams says a lot of shit. There was a whole show on it on this YouTube channel I used to
Nixon
watch.
said that 3 years ago on my channel that he had problems with the whole Bane thing. He wasn't they were dragging their feet on the royalty checks.
Really? Isn't that something? Oh, I need to put in the. Oh no, we need to go for 2. All right. Go for issue number 2, and it is RDV's turn. Come on, Spatula City. Oh man, I haven't seen UHF in forever. All righty, and RDV, you get issue number 2.
Yes. Let's see here. I mean, did this turn into a Simpson comic? Why is he yellow?
They're in a hospital.
Like the way he comes in, it's swinging in there. It's like an Indiana Jones book. Oh, especially this a fedora.
That's a bad guy. He's saving the scientist, Jonny Quest's dad.
Oh, okay.
Or is he attacking the other one who looks just like him with the white hair?
Yeah, that's who he's attacking. He's the guy with the other guy with white hair is
an imposter.
No, he's the bad guy either way, because the guy on the ground is the scientist that Jonny Quest's father.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was someone posing as him, but that's hard to tell. But now it's Calder. I'm glad he's able to get up after this. So, I guess that I like the action in there, so I'm gonna go with 9.
All righty.
And I can understand the coloring. It's not because where you got the copy, but it's just probably that's how it was on the book itself.
All right. And how about you, Eric?
I think I'll agree with Venkman. I'll give this a 9.
Okay. Amy? Or I'm sorry, MK?
I'll go 9 too. You know, it kind of looks like he has a tail, and then he realized that's a rope. But yeah, I'll go 9.
All right. Amy, what do you think?
You know what? I was trying to think who he reminded me of. And then I thought, there's this game called Pitfall. It's
Never heard of it.
It's like an Atari game. It was like a really early platform.
As a 50-year-old man, I've never heard of Pitfall. No, I'm kidding. That was one of the game. If you're 12 years old and you had an Atari, that was your game.
Oh yeah, so kind of like that, right? But
who? Go ahead.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just saying, but I saw it and just kind of immediately like it. So I'm going to give it a 10 because it looks like it could be a really fun video game cover.
I was just saying, he kind of reminds you of the bronze man. I forget what his name is though.
Doc Savage.
Yeah, Doc Savage. That's what he reminds you of. Yeah.
Okay, here is something that bumps it up from a 9, which I really do think this is a good cover. I like the way the glass is flying because it's not flying in one direction, which is what a window glass would do. Although that kid's getting hit, by the way. But one thing I really like is the fact that they remembered to put a shadow over the guy's eyes because his arm is blocking the light source.
Oh, that is
and
neat.
that is something that you know, you don't see a lot of that kind of attention.
Actually,
to
that
detail.
was Justin Trudeau's dad.
Oh, there you go. All right. So I'm agreeing with Amy. I'm going to the chat and let's see what we got. We got a J. Lucian 10 and a Dark Admiral 7.
It looks like it's Wendy and someone else to the cover.
Let's see. Jonny Quest's the only comic that the father puts his son in jeopardy every episode. Yeah, that's true. Erica Boyd says 9. Rhaegar says 7. Stug says 8. One Slick says 9. Desert Rose says 8. So we've got a 7, 2 8s, and 2 9s.
To be fair, that was kind of the common theme. That was Fred always putting Scooby and Shaggy in the harm's way.
Hold on just a second, kids.
Michael says he used to play Pitfall. Was it fun?
Well, I saw a finger.
I played Pitfall for a while, but I guess I knew. I don't know if he realizes he's got his camera on. How dare they interrupt the news? We're live, everybody. We're live. This is live
Remember
television.
Pit Fighter, Amy? There was Pitfall and Pit Fighter. Yeah.
Oh, is that a different game?
See, that's the producer calling in the background and telling him you messed up on the script. You know, you're supposed to read for the prompter.
There's your script.
Don't Joe Biden it. Don't just go off script.
Yeah, Pit Fighters.
I know he can hear us too.
I should bake a cake.
My wife is talking to her sister and sharing everything, I guess. So you kids talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna mute for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
All right. Breen, it's like my birthday.
Woo-hoo.
You can do a cover ranking with E being quiet.
And I'm making a cake, so that'll work out.
Ooh, rainbow chip cake.
Oh, I think I might have one of those. I've got chocolate. I've got rainbow chip.
Those,
What did you want?
The Betty Crocker ones. Oh, you ever have those?
Oh, the funfetti.
They put those sprinkles in there too. Those things. I love those. I love
Oh,
yellow. I love the yellow cake.
Yellow cake is good. I've got this can of. They have it's frosting, but it's like fun. It's like funfetti frosting, so it like has a little thing of sprinkles you can put on the top, and one of them's marshmallow flavor.
Ooh.
So.
My sister, she makes her own frosting. So.
Ooh.
But I'm like, my other niece, her oldest, will actually start experimenting with like they'll have like a brownie piece. She's like, let's make it even more for people who are just really fat.
All right, Darth Kato said poor Johnny's about to get showered in glass, but this is an 8. And then Michael Taylor says 10, very cool action pack cover, colors and nice detail. And then we've got an 8 and a 10. Let's see. Do ethereal? Let's see. Time drink from the fire. Yeah, UHF. 8 from ethereal. And Henry says Jonny Quest number 2. It looks like a book from the 1940s. It's good. It looks like a 7 to me. So there we go. 7 and an 8. Maranya says Jonny Quest number 2. Great action cover. Race Bannon taking out the bad guy. Feels like a scene from the cartoon. Great rendering. Needs Bandit and Haji. Though, okay, and even so, I give this a Bannon Quest 10. All right, and then we next. Yeah, he's messing with you. That's true. Amy, I used to like Pitfall. It was my Activision. Yeah, I played that game like it was the only game ever made. Undead Quinn says 10. Alrighty, and then we have who's getting yelled at from sponsors. Well, my wife anyway. She came down to write down a number. There's pens and paper upstairs, and she came down to.
Well, you were not reading the prompter. You were going off script like Biden.
There you go. Exactly. That was what was happening. All righty, let's get the stop here. We have 21 viewers right now. Hey guys, how you doing? If you have not participated, please do. You're feel free to. But I'm going to take a piece of advice from. Hold on.
Maybe I'll go pre.
Oh my gosh, we went from 20 back with a 21 as soon as he muted himself.
You never bring dishes downstairs I'm on a show and you do.
Hey, I know the feeling. I fire up a live stream and somebody in my house has to like start washing
You
dishes.
couldn't have done that, but don't make that face. I swear to gosh, I'm going to throw something at you, and all I got are scissors and a big jug of tea.
Why not?
There you go. All righty. There you go. We lost a viewer. Thank you very much.
We lost 2 viewers. It went from 20 to 19.
I know, right?
And it's only when you started talking, when you unmuted.
I know, right? I don't know. Anyway, chaos, ladies and gentlemen. If you expect professionalism around here, not going to happen. All right, let me really quick do
that
this.
Is the best improvement we could ever
Since
make.
we've gone off the rails, tomorrow at 8 p.m. we're doing an auction. I was thinking about bringing this back, so I found something that I decided I'm bringing it back for. We have a trade paperback of Kraven's Last Hunt, or what I call it, the greatest Spider-Man story ever told. Absolutely.
Yes.
Every $10 spent at the auction gets you a spot on the wheel to win this. So there you go. All righty, I'm bringing the wheel back. And yes, Austin, you're on it automatically, as well as anybody who is a Ko-Fi member. There you go.
Wow, wow. So you get a chance at Kraven's first Last Hunt.
Yeah, the best story best Spider-Man story ever
Nick
told.
Spencer brought it back, and Ultimate Spider-Man is doing it.
Exactly. Okay, so what we got? Yeah, I know. Well, it's Nick Spencer. That one is actually good.
Yeah.
It's 3 7s, taking out 3 of those 6 10s, but then we've got 4 8s, and the last 3 10s are taken out, as well as 1 of the 6 9s. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a 9 already, and let me get that sharing.
To be perfectly fair, the Nick Spencer, his Spider-Man run was actually good. It was his Captain America that was crap, but I don't know if that was editorial. So.
Alrighty, so we got an 8, a 9. Will we have a 10? Yeah, we're gonna have a 10 tonight. At least one. Least one. All right.
Also,
so the third book,
poll.
it is Eric's turn, and here you've got issue number 3.
Also, kids, check out the poll right now and vote for Emma Frost.
It should be a crime against comics for Dave Stevens to do a cover and not have a woman on there anywhere.
I know, right?
Well, she's in the kitchen.
But well, don't worry. 2 issues from now, that'll be rectified.
I know. Like I said, we're gonna have a 10, and it's gonna be number 5 for sure.
But this is absolutely a 10.
Yes. Alrighty, MK, what do you say?
Hold on, guys. We'll give you a start. Don't worry.
Oh shoot! Sorry. Forgot to go for.
I'll put it in
10. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Don't worry about regrading. I'll put them up there. I see where you started there, Stug. But there you go. Okay, MK, what do you think? Issue number 3.
Yeah, I guess I'll go 10 on this one. I like the Slimer looking guy in the background, you know. And yeah, I don't know.
How does it look like Slimer? Because it's green? Oh,
it looks like Slimer's Asian retarded cousin.
Whoa.
We'll go with that.
That was a shot fired on all fronts. I am not going to talk about Tim anymore. We're done.
What? That's where you went? Dear Lord. Alrighty. Anywho. Amy, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll go 10. It's a cool cover. I love the look on the puppy's face. He looks so scared. He's like, what?
I think his name is Bandit.
Yeah, that's the name
of the dog. Is he wearing an eye mask, or is that just his eyes?
Yeah, because that's
just his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's cooler if he's wearing a Robin mask.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
That's Amy, what do you think of this cover?
Well, let's see. I don't know.
Is Amy there?
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Goodbye to the old brick road. We kicked Angleton to the curb.
Well, I guess then I can talk a little bit without disturbing you.
Yes. Go for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? I mean, I probably could. These just seem like consistently really cool covers, right? They've got consistent models. The layouts are interesting because this is kind of this hero ensemble here with the 3 characters back to back. And this scale's right on it too. And then this background image, I guess it's like a little totem or something like that. It's an interesting picture, and it's repeating the little villain that's kind of framing it on the other side. It's just a really cool composition. Oh my gosh, look, derpy bats.
Oh, delightful.
Oh, it has to be a 10 now. Okay. Yeah, oh man, these are just really good. I don't know, they're a lot of fun.
What are your thoughts on the colors?
I think the colors, a lot of warm tones, and it looks like it's, let's see, what is this, gouache maybe? Hard to say without getting a really close look at it. But the colors are nice. I mean, I'll usually go for something a little lower saturated and more in a cool tone. But that doesn't mean I don't appreciate other palettes. I think the colors they picked out work really well together. They've got a lot of warm yellows, and for their accents, they picked out this really kind of a lime green, and it works well next to the logo too. So yeah, I mean, here goes my kitty cat. She decided to go running around the room. But yeah, I think they did a good job with it. And the little dog's funny too.
And what'd you grade it?
10.
Alrighty. And then we have RDV.
Well, first of all, I guess that's supposed to be the skies and fire behind them or something like that. I'm not sure what they're going for that. Yeah, I like them surrounded. I said the orange is pretty good. The red is kind of saturated. I would not put a red over orange like that. You know, but it's like you got the yellow, and then you get the green, the orange, the red, a lot of different colors. And they're surrounded by the Sands people of the Tusken Raiders from Star Wars. They got the guns, they got the mask, got the robe on. So I guess it's pretty cool. I like it. The only thing I would change is you don't need the giant mask behind them. That's too much. It's covering the sign. I'm gonna go 9.
Alrighty.
Slimer.
What is that? Okay, we got a 9, and let's see, that is everybody. And I agree with RDV.
That's not everybody.
Well, we got to do the chat, yes, but I'm talking about on the panel.
You're not a panel yet. No.
Yeah, we started with nope. Yeah, we started with Eric, so that's everybody.
Did we start with Eric?
Yeah.
Here's Eric.
Alrighty, so let's go to Eric and Boyd, who's got a 10. Well, hold on just a sec. I do think Stug was up there. Let's see if everybody redid. So Eric and Boyd says 10. And then we have, let's see, 9 from Leon and a 10 from Michael, saying very cool covers, colors, and details. One Slick says 10 as well. So we've got 3 10s and a 9. 1, 2, 3, and a 9. Maranya says, Jonny Quest 3, Bandit. This is a great mystery cover. How did they get in that situation, which sells the book? Character rendering are on point. This gets a Bandit 10. Alrighty, then we have... let's see. I still think about story and art. Really cool cover. A 10 says Darth Cato and a high 9 from Rhaegar. Already. And we have, let's see, Jonny Quest number 3. It's a 10 says Henry. All right. And let's see. Do we have any? Okay, now let's get the ones that started. Stug gave this a 10. Dark Admiral gave it a 10. All right, and Desert Rose, Unday Quinn gave it a 9. All right, and I do believe that is that, right?
Leon, did you change your score to 10?
Jay is still bummed he got outbid. That's why he didn't vote a 10. I don't see any. No, it was a 9.
He says at least 10 understood above Rhaegar is going to vote Rand Paul. Amy going to filibuster. If you look above Rhaegar's cover or his comments up in the midway, and it says she's going to pull a Rand Paul and he filibuster for 12 hours. He put at least 10.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Then I'll change it.
I don't know if that's him changing it or whatever. So.
All right.
So I know.
Okay, so it's 5 9s and 14 10s. All right, let's get the stop.
Yeah.
And this ends up in the 10 column. It is a weird night tonight with the interruption and everything. I'm off. You know, it's like there's no, I'm not finding the rhythm of the evening yet. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got an 8, we got a 9, and we've got a 10. And next up, we've got an MK leading us off with issue number 4. Oh, there's the lady. Okay, go for 4. MK?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just reading the chat.
We all do.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, you know. I like how he's holding Kristana Loken's hand, you know. That's pretty cool, you know. So that's what this girl reminds me of. You guys know who that is. She's an actress. Yeah, cool. Pretty neat. Yeah, part of the waterfall.
Terminator 3, Painkiller Jane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Mortal Kombat Conquest. Before that.
Christina Loken?
Huh?
Christina Loken?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kristana Loken. Yeah, I know she was with a girl, I think, for a while, but I think she married a guy, I think.
No, Loken. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your grade on this?
Yeah, I'll say 10. It's cool.
All righty. And how about you, Amy?
Well, this is pretty. I don't know this character. Is she usual for the series, or is she like, I guess, for this particular episode?
I would suppose for this particular.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still a pretty drawing, and I do like the colors. The water is really nice, and they did a good job rendering the environment, and the pose is fine too. It's got a good line of action in it. I'd probably use more conflicting rhythm, but that's kind of repeated in the background, and it works. Yeah, I'll give it a 10. Just keep your nose out of the... Sorry, got kitties trying to sneak into the cake batter. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No.
Ooh.
Okay, and how about you, RDV?
I don't like cake. Johnny being the ever so gentleman, helping her. Got the waterfall in the background. Got the little moss growing on the rocks. I'll give it a 10.
All righty. And Eric?
I think I will too. I'll get 10 on this.
All right. And then
So Brady, do you make hot dogs or brats?
Some
okay,
kind of hot dogs.
Jonny Quest is kind of looking a little weird to me on this one.
He looks older.
Everything else looks okay, but it just, I don't know. The head is a little bit off. I'm giving this a 9. All right, let's go to the chat. And Rhaegar's giving it 11, so is Jay. That's weird. It's like 2 of each right down. They got the wrenches, so I assume it's them. So we got 2 10s. Then we've got Desert Rose, Michael Taylor, fantastic cover, colors, and details. All righty, and Henry's saying Jonny Quest 4 is a 7. So 4 10s and a 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 9, 8, 7. Excuse me. And then we have Dag Nabbity Nookie Noo. Give it a 10, says Eric and Boyd. Okay, it's like Witchy Poo from HR Puffin stuff. All right, 9 from Admiral, 8 from Ethereal, and Jay says 10. Dorreal, 10. This was a different artist, says Leon. And then, excuse me, 10 for Mud Dead Quinn. So we've got 8, 9, and 2 10s. Because I already wrote down Jay's 8, 9, and 2 10s. 1 and 2. Alrighty, and let's see. Stug says 9. Darth Kato says 10. Alrighty. And we have MARANYA saying, Jonny Quest number 4. Johnny saving the mysterious lady. Simple, effective mystery of what happened sells the books. Great rendering, especially of the waterfall. Score a damsel in distress 10. Alrighty. And One Slick says 10. Next up was at this moment when Jonny Quest became a man, his balls dropped, and I went there. Wait, to his balls? Let's see. Literary cake. Johnny looks like he's trying not to think, or trying to think pure thoughts, while Dr. Quest was in a dating service and she got matched with him. Let's see. And that is HR Puffin stuff about a fat HR chick who smokes weed. Yes, exactly. You nailed it. It's on HBO. It's streaming right now. Okay, let's get the stop. And let's find out what we do and where we go. We've got a 7 taking out one of those, let's see, 5, 10, 13 10s. So it's 12, and then 11 when you take out that 1 8, and then 8 when you take out the 3 9s. This is a 10, ladies and gentlemen. What were you saying?
Michael Terry said he said yesterday he had a cake with mint flavor icing for the first time.
Oh.
It is an interesting thing.
That's more like a March cake if you're gonna have that for like St. Patty's. Like, but was it like so you had mint icing?
Well, you can do a peppermint for Christmas.
But what was the base though? Was it chocolate? It was a just regular yellow cake, or like I need to know.
Right.
Because mint doesn't.
Alrighty. Here we go. We're going to go for book 5. I'm leading us off, and it's a 10. And here is another Dave Stevens cover. Let's see. What do we like about this? Bandit looking angry, the fearful look on Hijabi, or the determined look on Jonny Quest as he's wielding the ship's oar. I do like the signs in the background and the design of the building in the background with the dragon. That's also pretty cool.
Yeah.
We've ranked this before.
And by the way, also, I don't care. Also, the fence at the top is really cool. So, yeah, based on all of that, I've got to give that. You know what? That is a very good gun, by the way. I'm really I'm the belt with the bullets as well. I think it works as a belt and a bandolier. Fantastic. Those elements, I mean, just the wrinkles on the cloth on Hijabi's suit, even the detail is amazing. And for all of those reasons and only those reasons, this is a 10. Amy, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, I love it. This is a great composition. It's cool because this is rather dramatic figures. Like they have kind of serious faces. And the environments are rendered really well. But the kind of the smooth motion in the little dog character's face here, that's really good. That's a really good kind of cartoon arc on the face with the little squash on it. And you don't always see people who can do well-rendered objects, like fine detailed and more realistic posing, and still really nail like cartoon physics on something simple like a dog looking around the corner. So I'm not sure how many artists they got working on this, but it came together really well. And yeah, this is definitely 10. This is 10 all day long.
This is Dave Stevens that worked on the Rocketeer, so
okay,
so he likes Betty Page, and so that's why she kind of looks like Betty Page. And I'm like I said, noticing that he actually did all the work on the girl, but as soon as it gets to Jonny Quest, he's now like Mr. Fantastic's like but basically Franklin had stretching powers like his dad, because look at his body, his torso.
Yeah, he's got a really simple silhouette.
He's dumpy. Like I never, like he's like no one's looking at the kid. There's kids on these books.
I mean, I think they did a good job though selling the arc of that movement in just a really simple silhouette on him, like
Dave
the thickness of the shoulder.
But Dave is typically a pinup artist.
So what do you score this, RDV?
I'm still looking at the book here. I'm studying every curve. This is a 10. Yeah.
Alrighty, Eric, what do you think?
Well, first I need to apologize in advance to the Lesters. You said Bandit looks angry. He's going. How come my bitch don't look that good?
Wow.
Bitch, because female plus dog, female dog. Yeah, there you go. Okay. What do you score this, Eric?
10. You didn't need to ask.
MK, what do you say?
Yeah, definitely 10. Would have been funnier if the angle of that kid with that what do you call that thing for the boat?
The oar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the oar. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been funny if he was like to the right of the girl, so he was about to whack her. I don't know. Yeah, but it's cool. It's a cool cover. A lot of detail. I like the the Asian, you know, like letters in the background and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the green. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll go 10.
Ronnie, I'm just saying the way Johnny's angled. Where's his
All right,
waist?
so what do you score it?
So,
What do you score this, MK?
Oh yeah, 10. Yeah.
You said 10?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty, and excuse me. Let's get to chat here. And we've got a Stug 10 masterpiece. Rhaegar says 10. So does Desert Rose and Undead Quinn. And Eric and Boyd gives us 3 10 saying, holy pepperoni. And I'm glad you noticed the religious aspects of the flavor of a pepperoni. But I am still only counting one of your 10s.
I wish I knew what those Japanese.
And then we've got one Slick. Let's see. I like the fact that the girl has no organs. Dark Admiral saying 10. This cover is great all around, not just because of the love of the lady, and I agree. Then we have Dark Admiral. Okay, give him 10 for Michael Taylor. And fantastic cover, color, and details. Favorite cover so far. Darth Kato says she brought all her weapons to the fight. For that, it's a 10. And Leon.
Oh no!
I knew that was going to happen.
Like mid sentence.
And Leon says, oh, no.
And Leon's getting larger.
Leon also gave it a 10.
Like, I'm curious though, because like those Japanese symbols where they're at, those actually mean something, or are they just random?
Huh. Well, let's see. I wonder if my translator can read them.
Oh, you got a translator?
Well, lots of apps can.
Google apps.
Yeah.
Alrighty, then we have MARANYA saying Jonny Quest number 5. Great rendering overall. Background sets scene. Trouble trio of Johnny Haji and Bandit with the babe with the gun. A mystery sells the book. Score a tough Bandit 10. And then we've got Jonny Quest 5. Jonny Quest being Bobby Orr. Classic elements. It's a 10 already. And then Ethereal gives it a 10. Holy crap. Let's see. I thought he was holding a broom. Johnny is 12. He shouldn't have musculature. Not man muscular for, yeah. Spin Rack says easy 10. And there we go. All right.
But he
So we got 14 10s coming in, guys. Let me get the stop. If you have a last minute vote, by all means put it in. It won't change anything, but there you go.
Ronnie is saying you dropped right before you're reading Leon's.
I read them off. I counted them. 3, 4, 5.
Hold on.
7, 8,
Amy, did you
9,
translate yet?
I'm working on it.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alrighty, so we've got 19 10s, by the way.
So
And it was unanimous. By the way, that was a perfect score.
Amy is gonna try and take a photo, or so she's gonna try and translate those letters on there, see if they actually.
I'll go ahead and grab a picture so you guys can move on and
Okay.
I'll run it through the.
No, we want to stare at the comment more.
It is. Let's see.
All right, but we do have 7 more comics to stare
Yes,
at. Though.
absolutely.
So we'll be moving on. All right. Go. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to vote in the poll. Go for book 6, and we are heading to Amy Town in order for her to lead us off on book 6. Tell me when you got the pick. Yes, Otisburg, Amy Town. All right, here we go, and that is book 6.
Oh,
it is Amy Town. Look at the fire.
what a strange piece. What have we got here? Mr. Quigley, come back. You'll be killed. Who's Mr. Quigley?
The guy on the right, I guess.
I guess. This is.
I'm going with the guy he's walking next to.
Yeah, I guess so. What is.
Yep. Boxing gloves on his waist?
Yeah. Why does he have boxing gloves?
Or mittens. Okay, up his
Maybe
sleeves.
he's got to go type, so he needs boxing gloves on.
Those are mittens, I guess. Apparently, they're the little kids. They tie to the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
At first, I thought it was his pancreas and it's his spleen going up his body.
No, it's
X-ray vision.
Amy had Florida like me.
it's a strange piece, but it's not poorly done. Compared to some of the others, though, I think I'll have to give this an 8. It's still very good.
Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. Give it an 8. Let's go to RDV.
10. I'm expecting to open this up. They're gonna have like a guy with a flamethrower and they're killing the aliens.
Oh, okay.
The thing.
Nice.
All right. Uh-oh. Oh.
I thought it out too.
And let's see. We have an 8 and we have a 10. And Eric, what do you think? Excuse me.
I'm going to say 9. 9.
All righty. We got an 8, a 9, and a 10. And how about UMK?
Yeah, I'll go 10 too. I like the fire. Yeah, for a second I thought he was like pulling a toy man or something. The way his mitten was popping out of his arm or his pocket there or whatever. Yeah, his face is definitely creepy too. You know, I know nobody's talked about that yet. Kind of looks like I don't know, like toy man or maybe he took the Joker venom or something. I don't know. It's got like this weird spot on his face.
He might be hypnotized. Who knows?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I could be.
Trans.
Yeah. Also, yeah, for some reason it gives me mild like thing vibes for some reason. I don't know, like the guys in the coats and the fire. I don't know.
It's always in the snow. It's like
yeah, in the snow, right?
The goats.
Yeah, I'll go 10 for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm thinking the hypnotized thing as well. What did you score this, MK?
10.
10. Give it 10.
Hey, Spinnerack, what's up?
Okay. I'm loving the colors on this. Also, yeah, it does. It's like Maranya usually says, there's a mystery to this book, and this cover is selling it. It really is. This guy's obviously you're getting a big reaction from Dr. Quest. You're getting a reaction from Johnny, but this guy is just crazily staring forward. He is not of his right mind. I do like the fact you mentioned the toy man with the boxing glove, but I think that's more like a heavy mitten. And this is what I'm finding impressive. That would be, if you look at the hair and everything else, even his tie and everything, the explosion is blowing everything onto the other side of the, aiming towards the other side of the cover, which an explosion would do. That is a great attention to detail. So absolutely, this is a 10 to me.
Look at the debris flying too, bouncing off the snow.
Yeah.
I love that, the footprints, the drifts on the snow. It looks like a driveway during winter.
So does that say Adam Kubert? This is an Adam Kubert cover?
I can't not see that. Yeah, it is.
Oh, there you go. I mean, at least we know he's in the family, right? Let's see, Jonny Quest. Alrighty. And let's see, only 115 issues featuring Jonny Quest are in existence.
Really?
And this one is issue number 6. Yeah, that says, and what we've got, Adam Kubert, colorist, cover, inker, letterer, Bill Mesner-Loebs is the writer, and Diana Schultz, the editor. Dr. Benton Quest is his name, by the way. All right, let's go to the chat and see what we see. Rhaegar gives this an 8. It's a crime to rate the last cover anything less than a 10, says Michael Taylor. Undead Quinn gives this an 8 as well. Dark Admiral a 9, and Stug, his eyes, LOL, an 8. So we've got a 9 and 3 8s. Already 1 9 and 1 2 and 3 4 the 8s. Let's see. Jonny Quest number 6, Strange Adam Kubert cover. It's an 8. AOCI says Rhaegar. Eric and Boyd says 7, and One Slick says 9. So we've got a 7, an 8, and a 9. Alrighty. This one isn't doing for me. The character in the front looks weird. I'll give it a 6, says Darth Cato. Desert Rose says 9. Okay, so we've got a 6 and a 9. And then Jonny Quest 6. Wow, Johnny and Benton Quest on the cover. There's the first name again. Mystery of What's Happening with Quigley sells the book. Excellent rendering of plain snow and fire. Score Quigley 10 from Maranya. And then we've got an 8 from Ethereal, a 6 from Leon, and a 7 from Spinnerack, and a 9 from Michael Taylor, saying very cool covers, colors, and details. So it's a 6, 7, 8, 9. A 6, a 7, an 8, and a 9. Alrighty, and there you go. Where's Waldo? We got the LOL, explosion of color. Waldo, haha, and that was from NK. Let's get this stop. You have a last minute vote. Just put it on in there. And what were you saying, RDB?
now that we got 23 people watching here, is this something you guys would be interested in if we ever had this in the auction for sale?
Oh fuck yes! If I can find Jonny Quest, I know I would be selling this shit.
Well, I want to ask them, not you.
Okay, go on ahead, guys. If I had Jonny Quest issues, not just like the whole set, but individual issues, would you be? Okay, here's the thing. I would put $3 on these.
Ooh.
Would you be interested in Jonny Quest? Because I know I wouldn't be able to find these for 50 cents to $1, so they would probably be $2 higher. So it would either be a 3, maybe a 4. Yeah.
One Slick
is yes, I got Desert Rose. One Slick is saying I already have the complete run, but would this be something if you didn't have it? Would you guys be, or One Slick, would you be interested in excuse me, other Jonny Quest?
The reason I ask, because I've never seen this in the auctions. We've never really tried with it before.
Excuse me. Yeah, I've had a few in the auction.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
It's been a long time. Been a long,
I was
long,
just curious,
long and lonely time.
I'm just curious. You know, you never know what people are into.
Yeah, that's true. 2 6s, take out 2 of the 4 10s. 2 7s, take out the rest. Then we've got 6 8s versus 5 9s, and this awesome cover. This awesome cover gets put into the 8s. Alrighty, there you go. And we are moving on. We are on book number 7, which makes it an RDV book. There you go, sir, if you want to start taking a look at that. And let me go with the with book 7. Sometimes, you know, says Rhaegar and George Carlin. All right. Oh, and Jay said 10 on that last book.
You said, oh, my bad, disregard.
About.
Oh,
I think he already voted before.
I mean,
okay.
I think if these showed up for $3, I'd be interested. That would be within my range, and they're very pretty.
I'm definitely always on the lookout for these.
Yeah. I'll go back and check my dollar bin. I did have some comicals in there for $1. So
yeah,
looking
man,
for these.
you guys got good. I am experiencing something I've never experienced before. I am living in a comic book desert.
Oh.
It is just weird to me because I used to be by that awesome comic shop.
You should ask KRENIZ how he's doing because he's in the same desert.
Okay, so anywho, RDV, what do you think?
Well, I think the natives are restless.
RDV. Yeah. RDV, what do you think about the cover that's in front?
He can't hear us.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye, E. Yep.
RDV.
Yeah. Oh no.
Hello.
Can somebody
RDV.
Yeah, you can't hear us? Nope.
Wait,
are we grading comics covers?
Yeah, but we can't.
We are, but you can't hear us, so.
I think you're about to get disconnected again.
Cool. Yep.
Okay. It's just been a weird connection tonight.
We're waiting on you, bro. Someone in the chat, let them know that we are talking, but you can't hear us.
Are you back?
I can hear you.
Then why didn't you say something?
I can hear you. I've been hearing you. I did. I said grade the comic. It's your book.
No, but you kept acting like you couldn't hear me though. That's why we're wondering what's going on because we're.
No, I could hear you. I kept saying all I've said so far is grade the comic. What is your grade? What is your rank? I was
in the middle of it, and then you started talking about some other shit. Okay, so calm down there, buddy.
Wait, what did I talk about?
Is it 10? Let's move on.
No, because I want to know, do I fall behind?
You were roboting really bad, and so you started talking when in the middle of I was trying to talk.
Okay, so I must have fallen behind because that was weird. I was wondering what the heck's going on. Okay,
he was talking. We had no idea what you were doing.
I was saying, okay, Eric, what do you think?
I'm going to give us a 10.
Okay. And RDV, what did you say?
I don't know. Rewind it. I said 10.
All right. 10. Okay. And MK, what do you think?
I'll go 9.
All righty. And Amy?
Oh gosh, these comics are just consistently amazing in their texture
Aren't
and their
they?
layout and their structure. Yeah, no, this is a 10. I love all the brushwork in this.
Alrighty. And let's see. Yeah, what gets me is there is an amount of detail on the Indians, or I guess what would you call them if they're not in, I mean, they're not American, they're not Indians, natives to whatever land they're in. There's just and the brush and everything, the colors. This is awesome stuff. Who is this? Doug Wildley? Yeah, this is really good. And Dr. Quest having an arrow in him. Yeah, he's not he's not going to be using that arm anytime soon. Alrighty, so yeah, I'm giving this a 10 as well. Let's check out what the chat is saying. And by the way, sorry for whatever that was, because I'm sitting here, I can hear you. And he's, I guess, heard I can't hear you or something. I don't know.
Every time I went to go talk, you're like, RDV, grade the cover. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, which is weird because, like I said, it must have gone backwards or I don't know. Here we go. We got Jay giving this a 7 and One Slick a 10. And Stug saying this looks more like a panel than a cover, says Stug. So it's 2 7s and a 10 already. And it looks like we've got somebody new here. Let's see. 9, very cool cover, colors, and nice detail from Michael Taylor. And then we've got the Reef the Sea Forever. And he's saying sick. We get an 8. And by the way, hello to Reef. And 8 from Ethereal, 9 from Desert Rose, and Reef is saying 7. So we've got a 7, an 8, and a 9. Alrighty. And then we've got 9 from Undead Cover. I just read my thing. Undead Quinn, and then an 8 from Dark Admiral. And Rhaegar's just laughing his ass off at us. There we go. We got an 8 and a 9. And next we have, what in the boomer hell, I think he's trying to say, Rhaegar.
Karma.
Oh
Oh, it's hard to
He was getting a little aggressive there. He's like, RDV. I'm like, I'm trying to, but you keep yelling my name.
It's funny how it happened to you before, like when we were reading. You're like, that's never happened before, you know?
I know, right?
It's because of me. I'm telling you. I think I'm this weird omen sometimes. Like whenever my friends would give me a lift home years ago, something weird would happen. But it would never happen when they drove my other friends home and I wasn't in the car. Only when I was in the car, something weird would happen. I don't know, for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell, you know?
I'm just gonna go home now.
Angletine, grade it! Grade it, Angletine!
Wait, I already did.
Pixel, grade it!
Hey, Pixel, grade it, goddamn Pixel. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just got home.
Pixel,
Yes.
can you hear me, Pixel?
Grade it, quickly.
I hear you.
Okay, grade the comp. Pixel, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you grade the comic?
Yes. This is a
Grade the comic.
10. God.
I think we're a little more tense than these fellows being shot at with arrows.
That's
Hey,
funny,
you
I
on
know,
the
right?
bottom. Who are you?
Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
Hi, Pixel. Let's see. Darth Kato is, by the way, Pixel gave this a 10. Darth Kato gives this a 10. Maranya is saying, Jonny Quest number 7. Johnny helping wounded dad race, protecting them versus the natives. Excellent rendering with which, along with the mystery, sells the book, scoring Arrow 10. Gosh darn it. Maranya's like, go Arrow. I'm on Team Arrow with this one. Let's see. Rhaegar says 9. Jonny Quest 7. Good rendering. It's a very good cover. It's an 8, says Henry. And Leon says 8 as well. So we've got 2 8s and a 9. Alrighty. And Reef, I got your grade before. So let's move to Eric and Boyd, who's giving this a 9. I call it Indian, says Rhaegar. All right, but we got an Eric and Boyd 9. And Eric 10, the same grade as the Dave Stevens. Nice cover, though. Give it an 8, says Spinnerack. And we have, let's see, 3 is better. Let's see, raised to a 10. It's super awesome, says Michael Taylor. Alrighty. And Jay is saying hello and welcome to Reef the Sea Forever. He says hello back. Dave issued a 5 would be a 15 if the rules allowed. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right. E has left the building as usual. Yes. I am on a permanent vacation. Let me get the stop. If you have a late vote, go right on ahead. Did you have a nice day at work, Pixel?
It was a long day, but it was fine.
Oh, that's good. Jay is asking, and we all want to know that you're doing okay. We all want to know that the Pixel world is working. Say again?
I made shopping a pleasure for many people.
Yay!
You know what? I did the same thing for Bridge Walkers, so that is very awesome. We're all in the service industry.
Do you have that?
How do you play Bridge and Walk at the same time?
See, the only problem I had today was I had 2 people that they come in. It's the last day that they can use their WIC benefits. So they grab a bunch of things, and they don't know what they're allowed to use. So they wait until they get to the register for us to sort it out. And I hate that. It happened to me twice today.
If it's any consolation, I had 2 people as well. And we are working with Eric, and it is book number 8.
Real quickly, Pixel, did they happen at closing time, 10 minutes before?
No, thank God.
Almost the 11-second rule.
Did you go up to and say, "Hi, I'm Pixel, and I hate you"?
No, I have to hide my hate.
Just like Taki Tina.
That's very good. Glad somebody got that. I gotta give us a 10 as well.
All right. MK, what do you? Oh, go ahead.
Pixel, can you fit Jonny Quest on your finger?
Just about.
I can for $10. MK, what do you say?
My name is Taki Tina, and I don't like you.
Yeah. So I will go. I'll go 10. Yeah.
Wipeout.
The problem isn't that you can do that. It's that you go ahead and do that, and then you give us the deepest laugh known to man. So
What? Oh, okay. Well, that's just my normal laugh.
That's the yep. Trench talking, right?
Okay, we got a 10 from MK. Pixel, what do you say?
This is very cool. Yeah, I was trying to think, oh, well, maybe there's something keeping it down. But no, it's a 10.
All righty. Amy, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, it's such a stylistic divergent for everything else, but it's still really cool. I don't know what they're doing, but it is certainly striking, and the purple lightning gets you some points. So yeah, it still looks like a cool video game cover, but somehow it's also a comic book. That's really neat. I will give it a 10.
Every party has a pooper. That's why we invited you, Anglantine. Look, it's a good cover, but it is such a divergence. It is. This one looks so, I don't know, corporate versus all the other ones, if that's a way to describe it. I don't know, just too clean. I'm not a fan of this. But you know, first I was thinking that's a robot, but now I'm thinking this is a guy underwater. But there's lightning, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going 7 on this one.
He could be a robot.
He could be a robot. We never know. We don't know unless we read the book. Which I have a feeling you guys seen the covers. Now y'all are going to start doing readings. Stug, by the way, all over on Geeky Puppet Show. Check them out. Might be a cup of tea.
RDV, what do you say? Well, I have to say this is
RDV. What do you think about the cover? Let's go with it. Let's not skip you. Okay.
This is a Heavy Metal Magazine 10.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I can see that.
Alrighty, so Stug says 10, so does Jay Lucian, and 6, Lame Looking Bot says Ethereal, and a 7 for Monday Quinn. So a 6, a 7, 2 10s. There we go, a 6, a 7, and 2 10s. Tonight's a weird night to me. Englantina had 2 people try to pay for his services under the bridge with a wick. Oh, no, we actually take that. The government allows it. Dark Admiral says 9. Desert Rose says 10.
That was the last government.
Right.
New administration says no.
Pixel Fingers, if you got hate and yo hot, let it out. Colors.
I mean, I'd hate a John
am
Wick
a
shoulder
nightmare. Say again.
I would hate a John Wick shoulder at Publix demanding stuff.
Reef says 8, and Jay saying it's creepy. Either that or he's calling one of us creepy. Who owns this complete run? It was one slick dude who said. Michael Taylor says 10. Very cool cover and fantastic colors. Who did the cover? It looks like some guy named Stacy and his mom, because Stacy's mom has got it. Anyway, let's see. It is a Ken Stacy, colorist, cover, inker, and penciler.
You wouldn't have had to look that up if you hadn't been talking over me.
I was doing a bit, sir. I heard you say Ken the second time.
If you're going to do a bit, you better explain the joke then.
I know, right? Okay, so we have an 8 and we have a 10. And then we have another 8 from Eric and Boyd. So 2 8s and a 10. 22 and another. All righty. So we have, my bad, wrong quote. It was Dave as the Black White Clan member who said, okay. Okay. Dave Chappelle, if you saw this on the rack, would you buy it? Whose rack? That's the main question.
Wait.
Jonny Quest, number 8, Johnny versus the Huge Robot. The Mystery of How This Happened sells the book. Excellent rendering and coloring that is simple and effective. Score Robot 10. Sorry, RDB. What were you saying?
I would never buy it because I will never go to Iraq.
Okay, we were both making our rack jokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. And let's see. Michael Taylor, it has to be a 10 just for the colors alone. Colors are decent. Cocaine, it was the 80s.
Wait.
6 from Rhaegar. 8 from Reef.
Did we doing,
yeah, we got another 8 from Reef. You only have to put in your score once. I'll get to it. Jonny Quest number 8 says Henry. Giant robot is cool. Johnny Lightning Dance, questionable. It's an 8. What were we saying, RDB?
If we're doing rack jokes, he might have a phobia.
That was very clever, Venkman.
Yeah.
Rat jokes?
Rack
phobia.
Jokes.
Rack phobia.
A rack, no.
If we were doing a rack, we have, okay, there you go. That, you know what? That was good. I got to give a golf clap to that. There you go. Let's see. Johnny's pose.
35 cents for gimmick infringement.
8, Johnny's pose looks weird, says 1 slick. Alrighty. And we've got 8. I can't figure out what's going on with the mouthpiece on the robot. That's why I thought it looked like a diver. So we got 2 8s. And there we go. All right, let's get the stop. And remember, if you have a last-minute vote, just put it on in there. If we'll use it, and if it changes anything, we will change that thing. But as for now, we've got 1 6 taking out one of those 10 10s. And then we've got 2 7s, and now there's only 7 10s left. We've got 5 8s. So there's 2 10s versus 1 9. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a 10. All right, let's move that up to where it belongs. Moving on up. There we go. And let's get
belong.
Moving right along in search of.
Everybody has a different song to what I just said. That is kind of awesome and lame at the same time. By the way, Pixel wins because his came from the Muppets. All righty. Let's see. We are on book 9. All righty. MK, I believe, is leading us off on this one. And here is book 9.
Yes.
9.
Say grace now, MK. It is off.
Is that
MK?
Oh, hey.
Hey, yo.
So,
now, hold on just a second.
Yeah.
Now, this kind of talk can get you banned. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, Muppets are dumb. Ban me so I can leave.
Yeah, I'll go 10. I mean, I'll go 10 because of the girl in the front holding the AK-47 or whatever gun that is. Yeah, pretty awesome.
It's an M16.
Oh, whatever. Okay, M16. Yeah. And, yeah. I think that stands out. You know, the girl more than anything else, just for the way she's holding the gun. Yeah, so I'll go 10.
Yeah, because there's no way it's an AR. Because it's most likely in the 80s it has full fire blast.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I got.
Are you like a gun guy? Or you?
At least he's not holding the clip.
All right, so what do you give this MK?
Huh? Oh no, I was saying 10. 10. Yeah.
All right, Pixel, what do you say?
No.
No.
Oh, listen.
Oh no, you
I don't even
didn't.
think it's the painted style that's right. There's something that's just off about her face. Her pose feels like they wanted to go for something, and then the fact that they have to hide her left hand because they were like, I think we're done with fingers on this cover. Yeah,
She's got her fist on her hip.
Yeah,
but I can't see a closed. I can't see a closed thing. They're hiding it behind this giant piece that they got up there.
it's called a gun pouch, a holster. Where they put the guns in.
It's not called a gun pouch. It's called a holster.
Well, it's a pouch you put your stuff in.
Yeah,
so.
I'm not vibing with this one as much. Most of it's pretty good, but yeah. So let's go 7.
See, I'm more concerned that you're complaining about the girl. Look at Haji's face.
There's
Women distract me more. I'm sorry.
Haji looks like he got race swapped to a
Yeah, he's
different
got a
race,
little mustache.
He looked like he got de-aged.
and he's now from Chicago.
Yeah. Okay, so Amy, what do you think?
oh,
Got a mustache.
I knew I'd have somebody agreeing with me.
Anytime there's a breath before she talks.
You know what though? We will not cut you off. Go for 10 minutes.
yeah, okay. Is there a giant cat in the background?
That's what it looks like.
Why?
Yeah, it kind of does look like it might be a cat back there.
Looks like a giant cat. Yeah, I'd say rat, but the ears aren't right.
Oh,
Yeah.
At first I thought it was like they're in a desert, but
And then there's a corner of an animal. It's like they had an idea for an interesting cover, and then they got
you know what?
tired. I don't
This
know.
might be a wraparound cover.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe the wrapper.
That would make more sense.
The rest of it back there. That would be some cool details.
Well, let me see if there's a.
Look how Bandit looks lifeless.
I know. Oh my gosh. When you consider how good these covers have been up to this point,
It's
it's
a
little,
yeah. They
yeah.
probably weren't selling as well, and they probably couldn't afford the good artists anymore.
Yeah, maybe they just had to
Where's
have
Dave
something
Stevens?
going and you know, kind of push something through really quickly, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Be brutally honest.
Okay. Oh, good lord.
Yeah, it's not good, folks.
I'm trying to find something good to say. Well, I guess I've got more time now.
I love that.
Never change. Never.
I told you, go for 10 minutes.
I mean, what medium is this? Is this supposed to be pencil, or it doesn't? I mean, the lines aren't contrasting right. I'm not sure what the blending here
Well,
is.
there was no computer graphics, so I imagine it probably was done by pencil.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, gouache or watercolor would have been more common at the time, but it doesn't have the depth or texture you'd expect for like an acrylic. She's got a holster, but there's no gun in it.
Yes, that too. Oh my god.
Well, it's just got a gun. You just can't see it.
Well,
Just like her hand.
one or the other should be visible.
Actually, that's her hand.
So, what do you score this comic there?
Just keep going. He'll drop again.
4, I guess. Yeah, it's
All right.
it's a little less
4.
than minutes.
Wow.
It's not like terrible.
That kind of makes me sad.
So,
really
did you ever find out if there's a back cover that wraparound?
Oh, Pixel, what did you score this? No, there is no. This is not a
I'm
wraparound
going
cover.
down to a 6.
Okay. And then Amy gave this a 4. RDV.
I can forgive it for most of what it is. I'll go 7. Because I love Derpy Haji. I almost want to raise it higher.
And Eric, what do you think?
8.
Okay. Do you want to hear 2 words that make me sad for what everybody's been saying about this cover?
I like it.
Tim Truman. I am a fan of Tim Truman. And he drew this. This is his cover. And I'm wondering, because he's usually pretty good. I mean, and maybe this is because it's earlier stuff, but if you check out his Grimjack, it's good. You check out his Hawk World, it's good. This is average. This is, it's a 6. It's maybe a 7 if you want to be nice. And I think a lot of what you guys were saying is right about this. The face looks off. Haji, what the freaking hell happened to Haji? Oddly enough, unlike the Dave Stevens cover, Jonny Quest looks all right, and so does the cat behind him. I'm gonna give this a 7. I'm gonna give this a 7.
I mean, maybe he worked with a couple of artists. Like, if he did like a really, because I would say overall the composition's okay. It's just not finished to any level that kind of brings that together. It looks like it was roughly blocked in, but then whoever finished it couldn't, and it sort of fell apart there at the end. So maybe he was working with a new colorist, or it is amazing what happens when artists get rushed. Because
you look at Airboy at the same time or around the same time this was, and it's some really good art. So
it looks. I know what they're going for. They're going for the I don't need no man. I got a gun. That the kind of like Puerto Rican.
Maybe.
So.
I mean,
okay.
Like
so
picture.
Reef is saying 9. I almost love it. Undead Queen gives it a 10. Alrighty.
Awesome. I'm happy for everybody who enjoys it.
And then we have a Muppets Rule until I saw Miss Piggy making out with a frog. That wasn't Kermit.
Slap the bacon.
Dark Admiral says 9. So does Stug. Desert Rose says 10. And Rhaegar says 7. I don't like the painted style on this one. And Ethereal says 8. So does Michael Taylor and Eric and Boyd. So we got a 7, 3 8s, 2 9s, and a 10. Already a 7, 3 8s, 2 9s, and a 10. What were you saying?
I admit I like it when Amy doesn't like a cover. It makes it more entertaining.
Yeah, especially when you hear, or she'll do that, or she'll go, well, and you're in for something. Darth Kato says it looks a bit faded in the background. Looks like it was smeared with mud. The character looks fine, though, so a 7. Alrighty. And then when everyone's got, have a great evening. Well, you have a good night there, Eric and Boyd. Take care. Be safe. Jonny Quest 9. Jewel is back with her gun. Bandit is checking her out. Well-rendered mystery sells the book. Score Bandit Babe 10. Alrighty. 7. The line work here doesn't work well with the brush strokes of the painting, says One Slick. And then we've got, I give it a 9 because when I think Jonny Quest, I see an ensemble on the cover. There you go. Let's see. What do you say? Chicago. Jay says 8. Henry says Jonny Quest 9. It's a 7. Alrighty, we got an 8 and a 7. Next up, Bandit looks lifeless because he noticed she's a man, baby. So lower mine to a 5, says Rhaegar.
Once the dude confirmed it is a wraparound cover.
Is it?
I didn't see it. I looked for Jonny Quest 9 full cover and I didn't. Oh, nope. Yes, here it is. Just actually, I guess I didn't look hard enough. Hold on just a second. Let me put this up. If your score changes, I'll change it. But let's see. Where am I going? Videos? Comics. Tier list. Season 9. Jonny Quest. All right. There we go. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. I kill. Boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Recon now.
And I have a chance to do it again. Cops kid at that, and all I have to do is nothing. Alrighty, so this is the origin. This is the whole cover.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Honestly, that raises me to a 10. I love that.
Okay, from what?
From whatever I had before. Which is
He
probably
had
a 7.
before.
Yeah.
Okay. Take the 7 away, and it is a 10. Alrighty. Anybody else change their grades? Put change by the number. That way I know. And if you remember your other score, lower to 6, 8 is too generous, says Michael Taylor. All right. So I take one of the 8s. I give a 6. And then we've got also RIP Dragon Age. I'm very sad about it. Let's see. Reef says 4. Ouch. I cannot remember her name, but she could be a party. Let's see. I gave it a 9, says Reef. And Rhaegar says 3. Love it. 10, says Reef. Change to 10 for Stug as well. Alrighty. So we got 2 more 10s, and Reef and Stug. Let me find that. Good. 9. Reef had a 9, and Stug had a 9. Okay.
Michael Taylor says the back cover is a huge upgrade.
All right. And what did Michael Taylor change it?
I'm looking to see if it pops up in StreamYard if he changed it or not.
Alrighty. Because he just changed it down to a 6. Does it go back to the 8, or do you go higher? There you go. All right. Change for the lion. Looks like the sad panther.
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to put the stop, and if Mike change it to a 9, says Ethereal.
Ooh.
And Michael says, no, I'm not changing it. Alrighty, let's see. Ethereal had 8. It goes to a 9. Not trying to start a fight, but from what I found, there are several wraparound covers. Well, yeah, you know what? 1 is okay because it was obvious, but if I go through there, we're here all night. All right, not starting a fight at all. Just it is what it is at this point. All right, so but yeah, you know what? I just got to be more vigilant. The problem is they didn't have. Usually they'll have the wraparound below the front cover, and they didn't have that on the site this time around. So, but this was an obvious. There's something missing. So, okay, so here we go, kids. We've got a 4, a 5, and 2 6s. And they're trying to take down 6 10s, and then we've got 3 7s. All right, and that takes down the last 2 10s and 1 of the 8s, but there's 2 8s standing, and this is an 8. All righty, cool. And we will move to book 10, and it is Pixel's turn to lead us up.
Hi.
Oh, shoot.
Hi, Pixel.
Oh, wow. The first issue was a wraparound, too.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Yep, that's
like
apparently missed out on that.
It's kind of cool, though, because there's an exploding Jeep. Like, neat.
Jeepers.
All right. You know what? Let's go. Let's see. Jonny Quest, issue number 1. Let's see. Do we have the full cover of issue number 1? I'm not seeing it here. Full cover. Number 1, 1986. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, for heaven's sake. what heaven's sake are we owing?
I'm trying to get my tablet to behave so I can try and find the image for you.
You behave, tablet. You
be a good got it. I got it.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, no problem. I've already got Jonny Quest full wraparound typed in, so it's just a matter of me grabbing it, really. Didn't know. I apologize, guys. This is issue number 1. Now, issue number 1, I do believe, is a 10 already, though, right?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
No,
I thought
it's an 8. Okay. I'll tell you what. If this, do you guys want to go through them
whatever
again?
I had up to a 10. I'm not sure if I said 10 or not.
I already had a 10, so that's
All righty. Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'm just going to restart here, and I'm just going to hit start again. Go for 1. Some people came in late. Maybe they're doing this one for the first time. So there you go. All right, there you go, guys. I am easy going.
Easy.
We've only got a handful. So here's what I shall do. Everybody give your score like it's the first time. All right. And I've got room here, so I'm going to put down. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amy, what do you score this full cover?
Oh, 10. Yeah.
All righty. And RDV, we're not looking for discussions, just the number to hurry it along. RDV.
10.
Eric.
10.
MK.
10.
All righty. Pixel.
10.
All righty. Going to the chat. Once again, just like it's the first time we did this, just add your score in. Love it 10, change mine 10, I'll upgrade 10, Stug said 10. So that's 4. Wow. I'm having a feeling the change on this, this one changed. So in my opinion, this was a good thing that we did this. Love this. I like Timothy Truman as well. His Grimjack Scout, me too. Oh, I said, let's see. One Slick said 10. I said it before. I'll say it again. 10. 9 from Ethereal Dragon. 1, 2, and a 9. Let's see. Whatever I had before. This is a 10 now. It's incredible, says Darth Cato. And then we've got, now I want this complete run again, says Reef. I know, right? 8 from Henry. And then we have Leave It the Same, so 10. Okay, and we have a 9 from Spinner Rack, and Jonny Quest raised my 9 to a 10, says Michael Taylor. So we got a 9 and a 10 already, and I'm going to put the stop again for 1. All right, and let me go. What were the numbers, Henry? This one is a 10, so I'm going to be moving it right now. And I'll find the next issue that Henry said was a wraparound.
Very cool.
Let's see. I have 3 and 5. Let's see the wrapper. Where's Henry? Henry's comment 4, 7, and 12. Let me write that down. 4, 7, and 12. So let me find the full cover for issue number 4. Since I'm only going to do these covers that have the full wraparound. Holy shit! I gave this one a 7. I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. Number 4 is better. Holy crap. I'm talking about, you guys gave it a 10 before. This one works for me. I don't know if it's going to work for you guys the way it works for me, but here you go. Let's see. This is issue number 4. And once again, we're going to grade it just like we did the first time, but we're going to just do grades, no comments. Amy, what do you say?
Oh, yeah, a 10. That's so much more exciting.
I know.
I mean, it was still great, but
a lot better. Of course, Jonny Quest looks very calm, but RDV, what do you say?
Johnny's getting the chicks while his dad is dying, or his friend, whatever. But it's a 10, obviously.
All righty, and next up we have okay. Let's see. Start for 1. I need a start. Oh well, no, the stop will be the start.
Yep, people are
All
already.
right. So Eric, what do you think?
Vang, I think you meant Johnny's getting the chicks while Dad gets the pricks.
Oh.
10.
Someone's getting stabbed tonight.
He works under the bridge. All right, MK, what do you say?
Yeah, 10.
This one's so much better. Pixel?
10.
All righty, and I agree. This one was a 7 to me with just the cover, but I got her. That's freaking awesome.
It was a 10. It was a 10 without the back cover for me.
So Jonny Quest 4 is a 10 for MARANYA, Desert Rose, Stug, One Slick, Dark Admiral. Henry's giving it an 8. So we've got 5 10s and an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an 8. And then we have a 10 from Spinner Rack Reef. Who did this artwork? It's beautiful, says Reef. Very quickly here. Number 4. I think we looked this up before, didn't we?
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, Annie Kubert, wasn't it?
Of course. I'm dropping, aren't I?
Do you hear me?
I mean, we can hear you.
I think it was Kubert, wasn't it?
But he can't hear us.
Oh, it's at the bottom left corner.
He's lost to time, I'm afraid.
In the bottom left corner, it says somebody. It says,
your mom.
Well, if it was my mom, I'd be rich right now, right? 'Cause that's an awesome cover.
And this was issue 3? Or
This was 4.
4.
But
Once upon a time. Nope, I have nothing. Thought I was going to be able to create a story on the fly. Not today.
In
I
New York
really
City?
want my computer to stop.
New York City!
You would have loved the reading we did.
Okay, let's see. I was answering a question to Stug. All right, and number 4 was done by Al Williamson is the cover artist, as well as Matt Wagner. Tom Yeats did some cover work on this as well. There you go. Alrighty, let's see. Staying a 10, but it deserves an 11, says Darth Kato. Leave mine the same, so a 10 says Rhaegar. Fantastic cover, color, and detail. It's a 10, so that's 3 more. You went to the Phantom Zone. Yes, I did, and I have returned. There's the above the dino. Exactly. So we got 3 more 10s, and ladies and gentlemen, we have 14 10s and 1 8. This is going to the 10 column from wherever it was before. All right. Well, it was a 10 before, so I guess we didn't need to do it, but it does affect the score, which will affect future videos. All right. So let's see. Let me get the full cover for issue number 12.
That's really cool.
Alrighty. Yeah, I was actually started doing some videos, and then I realized that my numbering was off on some thumbnails, so I kind of got sidetracked. I don't like doing that, but that's what happened. All right.
Sidetracked.
And here is issue number 12. Once again, we're going to act as if we had not graded it.
They're saying 7. You didn't do
7 what?
What was the other
Did
color?
I not do 7? Oh, okay. Well, I got 12 up right now, or ready to go right now. Let me get the 7. Oh, wow.
It was 147.
7 was a 10. 7 was a 10 as well, but it is definitely different. So yeah, I'm gonna show that off as well. It was 7 and 12. So here, let me get the number 7 there.
Yay!
And
Here I thought I was like, oh well, it's almost too late. Maybe I shouldn't join. I was like, what the hell?
You know, we were going pretty well until you joined.
I know. You're
Oh my gosh.
sorry, and you're welcome.
Hey, there's a dinosaur.
Good grief.
Dino Sir.
I already
Yes.
gave this a 10, but it's still a 10. It's
Quick!
more of
It's a 10.
It's more 10.
10. It's a 10, E. It's a 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. Can you hear me? 10.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. All right, hold on just a sec. Okay, I guess I've got to go through this again.
I mean, it was
Alright.
cool when it was just a random rock he was propped up against, but wow, that's really cool structure and texture in there, and the vine work and everything. And
Help me, Johnny. I've been shot. Don't worry, Dad. I'll leave you here to die.
Does his dad ever do anything heroic, or is he like the absent-minded
Okay, give
professor?
me a
All he does is put his son into danger.
Oh, that's not great.
Where's the mom? Are they divorced? Or
All right, Amy. Hold on just a sec. Okay, Maranya put in the 7. So, Amy, what do you say about this cover?
Oh, 10. It was great before, and the back is just as good. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey.
All righty, RDV.
10.
All right, Eric.
10.
Okay, and MK.
Yeah, the 9.
A 9 on
It's
this
fine,
one.
MK.
Alrighty. And Pixel.
I said 10 15 times.
And it
All
remains
right.
450.
And it remains a 10 to me. All right, so let's get to the others. We've got One Slick 10, Michael 10, Jay or Maranya says 10. Stug says 10. It's a 10. This issue has dinosaurs as well. They must be in the Savage Land. Desert Rose says 10. Rhaegar says 10. Reef says 10. All righty, so that's 8 so far. Let me scroll down a little bit. And Dark Admiral says 10. Darth Kato says 10. Ethereal says 9. Spinnerack says 10. So 11 10s and a 9. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
See,
8,
Dave, I was ahead of the
10,
curve.
11, and then 9. All righty, and get the stop on that one. We've got one more of these to do. That one goes to the, I think that's already 10 anyway. Oh, wait, I didn't score it. Okay, so there we go. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. And we don't need to do 12. I just found yet because we are on book number 10. So I'll just remember to put the wraparound in there. And we are on book number 10. And who was leading us off? I think it was Professor Pixel. Okay, so go for book 10. I'm sorry, you had something to say, sir?
I said, hi, I'm Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
Why?
Here is book number 10.
Why are you Pixel?
Where are you, Pixel? When is he Pixel? What is a Pixel?
I'm so sorry. This is, I actually do like this one a lot. But the way that they're drawn down there, hello, look at me. He's puppeting eyes. And so is the guy he's fighting. The only normal person is the person on a sword. I don't even know why they would be that way. So for that, I'm gonna have to make it an 8. I wish this could be a 10, but I can't without
it can't be.
in front of our
So
drawing.
can I ask you? Why is his head turned all the way around?
You know, he's just got a far swing.
Yeah.
I feel like Haji's like, holy shit.
All righty. And Amy, what do you think of this one?
It is not as skilled as the other ones, but darn it, I just like this thing. It's so cute and fanciful and a little campy, and it's terrible, and I love it. It's a 10.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. RDV, what do you say?
Well, there's a chance of cotton candy dropping today, along with derpy bats.
Yeah, that's true.
That blade on that axe is really cool. I like that.
That is a nice
on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with. I've seen the Marvel Superheroes Squad, so it's okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The pink guy's nice.
I'm gonna go with Amy. I'm gonna go with 10.
Really? Okay. Okay. Eric, what do you think?
No.
That's fine.
One of us.
No. Yeah, I hate to give a low score.
Is it Eric Winters of Discontent?
I hate to give a low score to a cover with derpy bats, but I have to. This is a 6.
This is 6. All right. MK, what do you think of this one?
I guess I'll go. Guess an 8. Actually, I'll go 9. I'll go 9.
9. Okay. Pixel.
I started this. I gave it
Hi,
an 8.
Pixel.
Oh, what did you give this?
I gave this an 8 because I couldn't forgive the derpy people up front.
Okay, so we had
You
an
know what's
8
gonna
from
happen?
Pixel,
You know what's
and
gonna
then
happen,
we
Pixel?
had a 10 from Amy and a 10 from RDV.
Pixel, just for you, I'm gonna put Puppeteen's head on Johnny's body.
And what did you say, Eric?
Please do that.
6.
6. Okay, there we go. That was the one I was missing. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I don't think this is god awful. I don't think it deserves a 1. I'm gonna go 3 on this one. It is very bad.
No derpy bats for you.
No derpy bats. I know. Okay, so Reef is saying 7. Stug is saying 8. Oh dear, this is a definite downgrade, says Darth Kato. giving it a 5. So we've got a 5, 7, and an 8. All righty, here is the 5. That was a 6. All right, here's a 5, a 7, and an 8. And let's see, we've got a Desert Rose with a 7, one's like 8. Johnny looks like Pixel. Pixel's taller, by the way. Let's see, 7 looks like a dwarf, says Dark Admiral. So we've got 2 7s and an 8. All righty, 1, 2, and an 8. And let's see, Holy Mother, oh God, says Rhaegar. This is a Scotty Young variant. Rhaegar says 3, and Jonny Quest 10. Proportions are off a lot. It's a 6 from Henry. So we've got a 3 and a 6. Kaduck is Maranya says Jonny Quest 10. What the elf? The mystery is how did this cover get approved? Odd coloring doesn't help. Lack of Bandit drops the score to an 8.
Oh, Big Fan Bandit, huh?
It looks like bad video game box art from the 80s, says Rhaegar. 6, and I am being kind. I agree, Spinneret.
No, I think the coloring is actually really good on it. I think it's just the proportions right up front there on those 2 characters. Everything else would work out fine. It's the fact that they are shrunk down like they're supposed to be.
I think Haji looks way too young. The knight on the horse looks weird. Everything is just bad about this, in my opinion. But there you go. Michael Taylor saying 7, though the colors and detail are nice.
Great.
Okay, there we go. All right, then, kids. Let me get the stop. If you have a last-minute vote on this this comic, go right on ahead. And we will use it and change whatever needs to be changed, like this whole cover. And we've got 2 3s taking out those 2 10s. We've got 1 5 taking out that 1 9. We've got 3 6s taking out 3 of the 4 8s. And then we've got 5 7s taking out that last 8 and 4
I was
7s.
completely reading wrong. It says Whiners of Discontent.
Yes. The whiners. We're the whiners. That was a Joe Piscopo skit from Saturday Night Live, I believe. Alrighty. Now let's get the go for number 11. Amy? Well, that was Pixel let us off on that one, right? So yeah, it's Amy. Amy, you get book 11.
Oh, all right. Oh, what in the world? Huh. I mean, it's a complete departure, but I do appreciate
Bill Sienkiewicz, by the way.
Exactly.
Sienkiewicz, if you want to say it right or correctly.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's very cool. Yeah, it's really, really different, but I do appreciate sometimes an artist trying something different. And there's floating heads, so that's cool. Yeah, this is kind of wild. I'll give it a 10.
Alrighty. 10 for the Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Alrighty, RDV, what do you say?
10.
10. Okay. All right. Eric.
10.
10. And Michael. MK. Chucky.
I will say I'll go 9.
Alrighty. And RDV. No, other RDV. Professor Pixel.
How dare you tell me by comparing us?
Are her arms weird to anybody else?
It is extremely stylized, and it's got
it's very stylistic, and you have to mostly like the style. I partially like the style. I'm gonna go down to a 6.
You don't like Pogs?
What?
Look at the cover. There's Pogs all over the cover.
All over it.
All right, we got a 6 from Pixel. He's very young, RDV. You look what One Slick said. I'll get there. Let's see. One Slick said 9. This is also a round. Okay. Let me find it. All right. So here, hold on, guys. Let's not get too excited if this is a wraparound cover.
Yeah. To be fair, their tongues were as hot for about like a year, and then they're gone.
Okay, where is the... Come on, kids. Show me what I need to see. Hello? Hello. All right, so I'm out.
Oh, no, really?
Are you? You are. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Arrivederci.
11.
No sense in dragging it out. Just leave already.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
Grab your shit and get out.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, I found the wraparound cover. It looks like, yeah. Should I spoil it or
Somebody's crossed out in the censor mark. I see that. Somebody's been taken out. Right? Are there more pogs?
Yeah. Well, on the back, there's like these cyberpunk-looking dudes with a bunch of guns, and a picture that says, "If you ever want to see your dog alive again," and it's got pictures of all different kinds of dogs, and it's got like crust marks on them. Like, oh no!
Oh my gosh. Well, I already canceled this cover because there's guns on there. Guns are horrible.
So,
the fact that his dad looks like Zack with a beard is just creepy too.
what's really neat is the amount of detail that the painter put in the face of this fellow in the front, like the hero character. It's such a simplified approach, but he went ahead and just went, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and appropriately render like one of the most complicated fields on the face.
So I
Just
realize
because I want to.
if Zack gets a perm, he'll look just like Terry, Donna Troy's husband.
Oh, great. That guy. Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. You know what? This is still a 10.
Yeah.
All right, let's start over with, I believe it was Amy. So, Amy, book 11.
Yeah. This is even more of a 10. I really appreciated the different stylistic approach, but looking at the entire composition, it's just crazy. I'm like, that's oh no, I need to find out what happens. They have to save the doggies. It's like, oh my gosh.
All right. RDB.
10.
Eric.
10.
Okay, MK.
Is that fuzzy or is that just my?
Yeah, it is. It's just
Okay, all right, yeah.
It
Sorry,
is, but
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go 7 on this one, just because it's kind of a little tough to see unless you really.
well,
It's the bigger version.
that's the okay. All righty, Pixel.
I'm feeling, happy at the number 6.
All righty. With me, I think actually the wraparound improves it. Yeah, sorry, I picked out a fuzzy thing here, but it was the one that actually had the whole. Anyway, yeah, I could give this a 9 and be happy with it. All right, let's go to the chat, and we've got still a Bandit Rules 10 from MARANYA, and then we've got a 10 from One Slick.
Original.
We've got I'll be generous and leave mine at a 3, says Rhaegar. All right, not a big fan of Sienkiewicz. Change to a 6, says Ethereal, and then we've got a 10 from Reef of the Sea. Reef. What are we trying to say, Amy?
I was just saying I posted the original painting in the private chat if anybody wants to see it. It's someone actually found the original painting. It's like, whoa. Just for anybody who wants to see it. Not that you put it up, just that it's there.
No, I'm going to. It's a clearer picture. All righty. It's I don't have to stop and change the scores. I'm just going to put up a clearer picture. There we go. See, now everybody can see it. It works better. Let's see. Reef said 10. Desert Rose says 6. All right. And let's see. We have, I knew it was Bill, raised mine from an 8 to a 9. All righty. And then we have Bill Sienkiewicz. It's Bill's first artwork. And is that, I don't know.
No, he was working on Moon
Sticking with the 8, I think it's fair for this cover. Alrighty. And so much better. Yeah, you found a definite better.
This is 1986. Bill was already working on Moon Knight.
I'll switch my 6 to a 7.
Alrighty. And we go to a 7 from Pixel now that he can see it. Alrighty. And let's get the stop. There we go. It's an odd night tonight. Like I said, I've just felt off ever since my wife came in and kind of interrupted the flow of things. I was like, and then I drop more tonight than I have in any recent night. I don't know. I'm worried about my computer here. Let's see what we got. We've got 1 3 taking out one of the 5 10s. Oh man, we don't have a lot of bidders this time, or voters right this time, it seems. Did I get everybody? And then we have, let's see, 1 6 taking out another, and 2 7s, 2 6s, 1 7, or 1, yeah, 2 6s, 1 7. So that's all the 10s, and then we've got 2 9s left. It's a 9. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. I don't blame anybody because it's, you know, it's been all over the place. Yeah. And so I don't know. There, I wonder if Gail is doing something to disrupt your internet, because no. And she was talking to her sister. She doesn't really get on the computer very often. Alrighty, let's go. And this will be for RDV. Go for book 12. All right. And we'll go. And here is book. That was 7, I think. Okay, book 12. Let me add the overlay because I can't see which one is which. Which one haven't we used? We used that one. It's goodness gracious, which one? That was 11.
We're on 12 now.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Yep. There we go, book number 12. And here's a fuzzy image here again. Let's see if I can't do it. Did I pull a different? Nope, that's the one I got. Okay, there we go. All right, book 12, the wraparound. And let me put the go for book. Did I put the go for book? Yep, it's all on you there, RDV.
It's 10.
All righty.
Ray Spannon's getting ready to kill a guy in the water.
Okay, and Eric, what do you think?
This is a 10 all day.
All right, we got a 10 and a 10. All righty, MK, what do you think?
I'll go 10 here, I guess. Yeah.
All righty. Pixel?
Yeah, I'll go 10.
Okay, and Amy?
Okay, just posted a clear copy.
Where are you finding these things? You find the better image than I did. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's so much clearer. Hold on, guys. Hold your scores just in case, because this is a much clearer copy here. All right, where did you find them? I can't find these things. I'm finding these blurry things.
Yeah, I've just been grabbing some, doing some image searches really fast, and then just going to like full size versions of them, and then just copying the links in. So I've been
okay. Well, there you go. This is a much clearer version, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. And Amy, what do you? I know Amy's got the sources, right? She's on point. Okay, so what do you score this, Amy?
I mean, it's really cool, isn't it? It's strange because there's really almost a conflict of styles, but it's so cool. So yeah, 10.
You know, this looks like the aftermath of the one cover where the Indians were at the top of the cover.
Ooh,
this almost looks like the battle like it continues from that cover. You're right though. The left side with Haji and Dr. Quest almost looks like a whole different thing. Obviously, they're in a cave, and the stalactite, whatever you would call it, is kind of, I guess it's supposed to be more centered, so it would be the fold, but it's excuse me, it's a little bit off on that, but it doesn't break up anything. Incredible cover. It's a 10. All righty, let's get to the chat where Bill Sinkvetch first work was Captain Carrot number 12. Okay. 10, very cool cover, says Stug. And Darth Kato, really cool cover. Give it a 10. Desert Rose says 10. Dark Admiral says 10. One Slick says 10. And Jonny Quest 12. It's a good cover, says Henry. Give it a 7. So we got 5 10s and a 7. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And a 9, 8, 7. Alrighty. Then we have Amy has sources. We've got an Ethereal 8, a 9 from Spinnerack because it doesn't have any dinosaurs. And thank Amy because I was about to rate this pretty low. Give it a 10. So we've got an 8, 9, and a 10. Alrighty. 8, 9, and 10. And Doug Wiley did a lot of these wraparound covers, says One Slick. Michael Taylor saying 10, fantastic cover, colors, and details. Alrighty. And Maranya says, Jonny Quest 12, this is an amazing action and detail-filled cover that even when cut in half for normal, it was amazing. All the cast represented well. Score a Bandit Rules 10. Alrighty. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the stop. If there is a last-minute bid, or vote, excuse me, put it up there and I'll add it. And if it changes anything, it won't. I will. I'll change it. But
Crazy how.
Oops, I stopped sharing. I guess.
Crazy how Comic-Con originally went out of business because they started to do direct market.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
They distribute they decided to distribute the newsstand market through the company. They raised the number of copies going back that didn't sell. No.
Okay, so we've got how many? We got 6 10s, we've got 3 9s and 2 8s, and an obvious worst with number 7. Let me find an empty piece of paper here, and we will. This is where we placed them. Let's figure out how they're ordered and what book are we sending to the bracket fights at the end of the season. This what is this? This is of this particular season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is book 11 of the season. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Moon Knight is going to be on Sunday, and then Tuesday is Outer Limits. Wednesday is John Romita Sr. And next Friday will be Alex Ross mini-series. And then the last episode of this series is Heavy Metal Magazine. So that's what we're going to be checking out. So we've got some good stuff to look forward to. Usually we say goodnight to, E brings up wraparound cover number 8, not to vote on, just to look at. Do I now? Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. We had an 8. Yeah. Okay, sure. I'll do that. Should be asking Amy. She always comes up with a better covers. Jonny Quest 8 full wraparound cover. I am not getting one, as a matter of fact. It's not popping up for me here.
All right, but
yeah.
Well, let's just go.
Let's
with the
move on.
Yeah.
Okay,
right,
so Maranya put them up. So on 8s, all I need is your favorite. Okay, we've got Crazy Eyes and Truman or Woman or whatever you want. Let's start with Amy. What is your favorite of the 8s?
Yeah, I guess it would be the kind of vacant staring off guy.
Alrighty. How about you, RDV?
Quigley
or Woman, I guess, right?
Explosion.
Explosion. And Eric?
Second was my favorite.
All right. How about you, NK?
I'll go Fire Smile.
Fire Smile. And Pixel?
I'm going the one on the left.
That would be Fire Smile. Alrighty, yeah, I'm agreeing with that. That one just blew me away. Huh! All right. Let's see. Whoops. Let me make sure I'm getting everyone. Let's see. Here we go. It starts with MARANYA. 8's best is Quigley, and Henry agrees. And then we have 1 from Ethereal, and first is best from Michael Taylor. 1 is best, second worst from Desert Rose. Let's move on like a feisty mama with a coupon. Alrighty. Crazy Eyes from Dark Admiral, and we've got second best, first worst, said Darth Cato. And we've got number 2 from Stug as well. Leave as is, Rhaegar orders. And I don't care what the grades are. We're just going to follow Rhaegar's orders. All righty. Actually, it was 11-3 in favor of Quigley. All right, so let's get the go for 9s in here. And this time around, we're going to need to know your favorite and least favorite. Amy? Of the 9s, you want to see them again?
Let's see here. Ooh, well, I guess. Oh my gosh, these are so good.
The middle one is the one that Diecer's the skull he's leaning up against.
Yeah, I think that one's my favorite. Oh man, least favorite. I mean, I guess the Pitfall one, just because the one with the cool brushwork is interesting, but they're both great.
Goodbye, E.
So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
Amy likes the nickname covers that I randomly give cuff or something. What was it? Fire Smile.
As much as I love the Sienkiewicz one, though, it's just not my cup of tea.
Which one?
The Sienkiewicz one. Because it's stylized. Bill Sienkiewicz has a lot of stylized stuff. He even did for Werewolf by Night, and some of those are just like, yeah, they're okay, but they weren't the best.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder what the record.
Yeah.
I wonder what the record for E dropping out is, right?
I know, right? I was actually thinking as I was dropped out, maybe I could take a couple of wall books or something and raffle or something like that. Maybe something to get a new computer, because I don't think this one's long for the world. I'm wondering how I'm going to fix this. All right, so let's see. I put in the go for 9. Did it stick? It did not.
No, but
okay.
Henry did though.
Oh, there you go. Okay, Henry put the go for 9s. Alrighty, so Amy, what? Okay, let's start off here. Let me start off with. Say again.
Share the screen.
I'm going to. Actually, that would be. Shit! Come on. All right, let's see.
Well, I want that, but
this was just a weird night, and I am dropping out way too much. I don't want that for the auctions and everything. Okay, Amy, 9. What is your favorite and least favorite? We've got 3 of them.
I think I'll take the second one for my favorite, and I guess the first one for my least favorite. It is a great.
Alrighty.
They're
all good. Alrighty, and RDB.
Favorite is the middle one. Least favorite is the third one.
Okay, and Eric.
My favorite is the second one. My least favorite is the first.
Okay. And MK.
Yeah, I would say my favorite is the just deciding here. Okay, yeah. I'll go with Amy's Pitfall as favorite, and least favorite the doggy face. The last one.
Okay. Alrighty, and Pixel.
Second one's my favorite. My least favorite is the one all the way to the right.
Okay. And I'm going to agree with that. Sienkiewicz does not sell for me on this one. Alrighty, and the best is number 2. Henry says on the 9th versus the natives, that is his favorite. And the worst is the smashing window. Alrighty. And then we have, let's see, Dark Admiral says 2 is the best, 3 is the least. There we go. I have a feeling it's going to be a matter of who's got the most negatives for second and third. Stug said, oh, Dark Out. Okay, hold on. 3 is best, 2 is best, 3 is least. Darth Kato, second is best, first is worst. There we go. Stug, 2 is best, least is 1. Alrighty. And then we have Ethereal saying best is 2, worst is 3. And then we've got Maranya, 9, best is 2, and worst is 1. Okay. And then we've got middle is best, third is worst. All good, though, says Michael Taylor. And I agree. We have Rose above Henry. Oh, okay. Let's see. Rose had 2 best, 3 worst. Thank you, Maranya. 2 is best. And the third is the worst for Desert Rose. And then Spinnerack says 2 is best, third is worst. Alrighty. And then we've got Rhaegar, 2 is best, 3 is dreadful. Alrighty. And then we have, look at Bill Sinkovich's Moon Knight, Rampaging Hulk magazines. Looks like Neil Adams art, a lot more. You skipped. Okay, I gotcha. And let's get the stop. And this one's pretty much sold right here, guys. There's not a lot of mystery on this particular ratio here. But considering 3 got 10 negative votes to 1's 5 negative votes, and 2 got 15 positive and no negative. So there you go. That being said, we're moving up to the 10s, and there's 6 of them. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys describe them however you want. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Amy, what is your favorite and least favorite of the 10s?
Ugh. I mean, oh man, they're all good.
Yes, they're all really good. Yeah.
It's hard. I don't know. It might be the Jade one. Oh, and I got some translations for that. The sign above Johnny's head, I think it says history. And the characters on the wall, I think it says something like Zing Zing's hardware. So it's labeling for different stores.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
I hate when people just put random like letters up there. It's like getting a tattoo.
Right? Like, what does it say? At least
all right. So what is your favorite and least favorite of the 10s?
Yeah. I guess least favorite, I'll probably go with the first one there, the little googly mouth guy. It's a fine piece, don't get me wrong, but most favorite, probably the Jade piece. That's
the Jade, which is number 4.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
All right. I'm taking into account the wraparound covers.
I know, right? Because the first
one. Because of that, I have to go with number 6. The cave cover to me was amazing. I love Dave Stevens, but number 6 is the best. And then, that number 1 is no. In all honesty, I've got to go with the robot for mine. So I'm going to go number 5 is the worst. RDV, what do you think?
Well, 5 is the best.
Okay, you like the robot the best. The robot.
The worst is number 1.
Number 1. All righty. And Eric.
The 4th one is the best. The robot's the worst.
The robot is the worst. And MK.
Yeah, I'm gonna go paddle butt the best and robot the worst.
All righty. And let's see. Professor Pixel.
The cave one, the last one, is the best. The robot is the worst.
The robot is the worst. All righty, going to the chat. Thank you very much, Henry, for putting the go. 4 is the best. Least is 6. Liar. Okay. Anyway, that was that was Stug, and then we have Rhaegar. Number 2 is the best. 5 is the worst.
You guys, the reason why the animation is going to happen.
Okay, and then we have, let's see, 4 is the best from Dark Admiral. 2 is the least. All right. With the wraparound and the dinosaur and all that. Wish I had the wraparounds on this, but yeah, that was a cool cover. Let's see. 4 is best, 1 is least, says Desert Rose. All right. And then we have Tough. 2nd is best, 5th is worst. And that is from Darth Kato. And we have Spinnerack. 4 is best, the Dave Stevens, and least is number 5, Crazy Robot Guy. Okay. And then we have this is extremely tough. Got to go 4 with Dave Stevens masterpiece. Best is 5 is worst. All great though.
Yeah.
All right.
Not
And
bad.
4 is best. Least is 5 says I got you upstairs there, but you voted least 6 on the top, and then okay, you're changing the 5th though. All right. So
I am an island. I am a rock.
No man is an island.
I am.
I am a rock. I am an island. Voodoo Magic is the best. That's and let's see, the Cave is the worst. All righty. And then we have if you've seen the other half, I know, right? But there you go. Let's get the stop, and we will find out. Well, we know exactly what we're sending to the. I might as well go backwards on this one because there's only one that got 8 positives.
Dave
So
Stevens.
why don't we just start with that? Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are sending the Dave Stevens cover to the bracket fights, and let's see what else. What got the second most positive? The second most positives were 2, by the way.
Yeah.
And there was 1 with 1 negative, and there was 1 with 2 negatives. So it kind of
Probably the
worked
gun
itself out.
and the dinosaur.
And the second one is the dinosaur. All righty. And in 3rd place, we have the Cave. All righty. And then we had one that had no mentions at all. So just by default that it's not a negative. And that was issue number 3, which was, or issue number 1, which was book 3. And then we had, oh wait, nope, that wasn't it. What was book 3? What was book 3? The one before. This was number 1. And then we had book number 2 was the dinosaur. What was book number 3?
Cave was 6.
Cave was 6.
Robot was 5.
Robot was
Gun
5.
Gun was 4. I thought. And then 3 was no. 4 was Dave Stevens, the Babe.
Yeah, and so the number 1 must have been 3, the 3rd one there for some reason. Okay, and
yeah.
I see what I'm doing wrong. Never mind.
Yeah.
So then we've got issue number. Then we've got the first book up there, which was this, and the next one was 5. By the way, so that's exactly how it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the layout. We're sending Dave Stevens. So number 12 was the Weird Knights. Number 11 was the Awkward Painted Babe. Oh my gosh, it should have been higher. Number 10 is Quigley. Number 9 is Sienkiewicz. Number 8 is Breaking Through Glass. Number 7 is Versus the Natives. Number 6 is The Robot. Number 5 is The Weird Voodoo. Number 4 is issue number 1. Number 3 is Fighting in the Cave. Number 2 is Dinosaur Fight. And the number 1 is the Dave Stevens Babe. And that's the one we're sending to the bracket fights, ladies and gentlemen. All righty, there we go. Okay, I got it right after a while. Once again, I am off tonight, man. That's just it. That is just it. My game got thrown off. I've been dropping way too much. But you know what? We do have future episodes of this to look forward to. As a matter of fact, let's go to the poll and let's see who won. When I looked at it last, actually, Abomination was doing well, but we had 26 votes. Thank you to everybody who participated. Thanos got 11% of those votes. Sabretooth had 15. The Abomination dropped a little bit to 34%, and Emma Frost is getting into the shows. All righty. Emma Frost won, so I will add her to season 10. Along with, and this is going to be the order, we got Supervillain Team Up, issue 150s. 151 was Mr. Sinister, then the Kingpin, Doc Ock, Bullseye, Wrecking Crew, Doctor Doom, Galactus, Juggernaut, Magneto, Red Skull, and now Emma Frost. Okay, I will add that right here so I don't forget. All right, cool. A lot of fun. All right, remember on Sunday we are doing Moon Knight, which should be fun. And tomorrow we have an auction, and yep, I'm bringing back the wheel, so you have a chance of winning Craven's Last Hunt. Really? Craven's first Last Hunt.
The original.
Okay, so, yep, and because I got this for a pretty decent deal, it's going to be, the way I'm going to do it is however much I have to pay for this is going to control how much you have to spend in order to get on the wheel. This will be every $10 gets you a spot on the wheel. There you go. All righty. Great freaking story. Highly recommend it. And thank you very much for hanging out with us, and to everybody, Amy and RDV, Eric, MK, and Pixel for being part of the panel. And you guys
We're still here. He's just hiding us.
Thank you for having us.
Yep, you're right. You're right. There we go. And I got to tell you something. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the numbers have actually been increasing. Now, Jonny Quest, this one, I don't know how well we did, but the numbers on these videos on our cover rankings have been increasing. I hope it continues. Yeah, I don't know if it's because we did Silver Age Marvel. That could have been the reason. But the Legion of Superheroes we did earlier this season is now the #1 cover ranking of all. So there you go.
By the way, when you were just the only one on screen and you'd made the rest of us disappear,
yeah,
Pixel was proud of that.
Did I just drop?
Oh, did you?
No.
Wow.
Let's call it a night then, everybody.
Pixel's like, how dare you? Only I get to do that. That's why he's dropping now.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, the funny part is if he actually does drop and I decide to leave, the stream goes on forever.
Oh.
It is the stream that never ends. It just goes on and friends.
Good night, Michael. Marcher says he's been sharing the stream out on X.
Thank you.
Nice, thank you.
Oh, that's really awesome.
Oh.
Now go grab your bell and your hat and go on to town and to say, "Hear ye, hear ye." The stream is going on.
Hey, Eric, did you catch Mickey Mouse?
The Angle team is streaming. The Angle team is streaming.
Hear ye. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, they're ranking something that should become my intellectual property.
Right there says he looked like he was looking at a juicy hamburger. No, it's like Reed Richard looking at a little Rhaegar.
Yeah.
Was that vengeance, Eric? Because the last thing I heard was, "Remember when you made us disappear?" Click.
Yep. When you made the rest of us disappear, Puppetine was going, "Yeah, I like that. I'm going to do that." Oh, wait a minute. I already did.
There you go. All righty. Anyway, guys, once again, yeah, thank you very much. Like I said, the Legion, that surprised me. Legion is now the #1, right above Marvel Treasuries. And I appreciate you guys hanging out and sharing. I see a couple of, but because I've been sharing on X as Dark Admiral, it's been a lot of fun. It kind of is revitalized when you see your shows going. It just kind of, all right. I want to do better. I want to keep going. I started changing the thumbnails and titles for earlier ones, trying to share them out. I hate the fact that we've got 9 videos at the last count. There might be more, but that have not even cracked 100. So if you haven't seen the earlier ones, please, by all means, hit the playlist. Go check them out.
Books on those.
There are. The lowest one, if the lowest one, if I remember correctly, I think I do, is the romance, young romance.
That are one of the early ECs.
Oh. I know Forbidden, what was it? Forbidden Journey, Forbidden Adventures. I know that actually is one of the low ones as well. Let's see, cover tier list.
I'm bailing. I didn't get much sleep last night. And I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Alrighty, you have a good night, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna catch up with you all, and thanks everybody for your support. And we'll see you next time, folks.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Amy.
Alrighty, you have a good one.
Good night.
Good
Night.
night,
Excellent.
Yep.
Night.
Bye.
Night.
Yeah, 374. I know that's not a lot by YouTube standards, but by our show standards, 374 is a good amount of views. But yeah, we have a number of them that are. We've done 143 shows, including this one, and the romance only got 71, and then What gets me is Creepy Magazine only got 79. That's actually kind of surprising to me. Then it was Forbidden Worlds and The Demon with 86. The original first 13 Detective Comics only had 86. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer comics had 90. Little Lulu 92. The Hawkman comics from Jeff Johns only 92. Frosty the Snowman 92, and House of Mystery with only 95. Vault of Horror only 95. And independent comics of the 1990s, only 98, 99 to Archie's Christmas Stocking, as well as 1950s covers. So those are all the ones under 100. So if you guys haven't checked out, please give it a watch. Let's get those numbers up. But yeah, everybody just peaced out. It's me and MK. I wanted to finish what I was talking about before I dropped. But there you go. Anyway, once again, please join us for the auction tomorrow at 8 p.m. And as always, don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And thank you very, very much for watching. You kids have a great night. There you go. Have fun.